We were encouraged by the moves taken by a reconstituted governing board for EPIC charter schools last Wednesday. After a series of resignations and new appointments, EPIC's 7-member governing board voted to sever its relationship with EPIC Youth Services, the for-profit school management company that has reportedly made millionaires out of school founders David Cheney and Ben Harris. The move will save money and advance the school technologically, said new chairman Paul Campbell. 2 members of the board resigned before the meeting. A third resigned at the end of the meeting. New appointees to the board include a forensic accountant and former U.S. Attorney for the Tulsa-based Northern District of Oklahoma, Danny Williams. A state audit of EPIC alleges lax board oversight and that 1 out of every 4 taxpayer dollars EPIC received went to EPIC Youth Services. The audit found 63% of that money, nearly $80 million, has been shielded from public scrutiny. The change brought a public statement from Harris and Cheney, who termed it a, quote, pause in our professional relationship, end quote. That brought a sharp response from Campbell. This is final. This is not a pause in any stretch of the imagination, he said. This isn't like we're taking time to think about it and reassess. We are not reassessing anything when it comes to a CMO, especially EPIC Youth Services. The board also severed all ties to EPIC subsidiary Community Strategies CA LLC, a relationship Scott said never should have been made. Meanwhile, the Oklahoma legislature has started to implement reforms outlined by the state multi-county grand jury, which is investigating EPIC. Earlier this week, Representative Sheila Dills, Republican of Tulsa, the point person on EPIC issues in the legislature, convinced the House to pass House Bill 2966, which would require full disclosure of spending records for charter schools that contract with outside education management organizations. The bill isn't the last word on what needs to be done, and it won't make it into law this year, but it's a good start. We expect lawmakers to take up that process next year. EPIC is Oklahoma's largest public school, but its operations have consistently been in question by educators, law enforcement, and the media. We hope the board's moves represent a new beginning of a new era of responsibility, transparency, and good governance, and that legislators will take their continuing responsibility seriously.